In this video, we're going to talk about to and for that are two prepositions commonly used in English. We can find them just about everywhere in almost every sentence. So the purpose of this video is to clear things up for us to better understand it moving forward. Here, we want to establish the difference between both of them. First of all, we're going to talk about to. We use to express the purpose of an action, like why somebody does something. For example, she works hard to get good grades. A friend of mine called to invite me to a party. They shouldn't have joined the fight to impress us. We also use to say why something exists or why somebody wants, needs, or has something. For example, this word is to keep people out of the garden. The store has a team of bodyguards to protect them. We need a bottle opener to open this bottle. We also use to say what can be done or must be done with something. For example, would you like something to drink? She gets lonely if there's nobody to talk to. Have they gotten many things to do? Meaning here, things they must do. To can also express a comparison while introducing the second part of it. For example, we preferred languages to physics. College is hard compared to high school. She's polite in contrast to her sister. In order to express a movement towards something, like a direction, we also use to. For example, we are going to school this week. Look to the left and the right when crossing the road. This road leads to the zoo. To can show a physical attachment between two things. For example, she stands face to the wall. The paper was glued to her hand. My bag got stolen, although it was chained to a tree. Of course, we've noticed in the previous example that to can have two different uses. First of all, it can be used as a preposition followed by a noun acting as its object. For example, she goes to school at 8 a.m. School being the noun here. Mom and dad went to the mall, and the mall is a noun. Secondly, to can be used as an infinitive marker, and in this case, it should be followed by a verb. For example, she works hard to get good grades. They train every day to win the game. And we can see that to is every time introducing a verb, like we get to get or to win. After giving a couple examples for to, we are now going to tackle for, with a slight difference with what we had before. With to, we use for to show thanks or gratitude. For example, thank you for coming to my birthday party. They are grateful for what we offered them. Thanks for your comments. For can also be used to indicate agreement, support, allegiance, or favor towards someone or something. For example, I'm going to be there for you anytime you need me. They always roots for the Lakers at a game. If she ain't for the policy, she's probably against it. For can also indicate the length of time or distance. For example, we've been waiting for 2 hours. Go straight for a few miles to the roundabout. The expectation lasted for ages. For can describe the reason why something happened while using a noun. For example, an extra practice is needed for the tournament. He became a comedian for the money, not the lifestyle. We are fighting for the good cause. For can also show an action on behalf of or representing something else. For example, they may work for the store, but they don't shop there. She speaks for everyone to underline our satisfaction. The company pleads for an international representation. Finally, for can be used to notify an exchange while introducing the second part of a trade, a deal, or a purchase. For example, I acquired the whole box for only a dime. I'm gonna lend you my crayons for the drawing class. Buy two for the price of one. So altogether, that is the main difference between 2 and 4. So what we gotta keep in mind moving forward is that 2 and 4 are both prepositions. Of course, they get us often confused, but we gotta keep in mind that 4 is a preposition and should be used or should be followed by a noun or an ing for gerund form. And 2 is also a preposition that can be followed by a verb or an infinitive marker. And it is also used as a preposition, as we've seen in those previous examples. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe and recommend